Yo, we got some things to talk about today, bro. Hell no. Let me go over here and get the light. Yo, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons. Once again, if y'all see me looking out the window, I'm just making sure my mom ain't coming home. Because, I don't really like recording with people here. And plus, I told her that I was sick, which I'm kind of am. Not really, but I kind of am sick, so I got to stay home for school tomorrow. But anyway, let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons, bro. Now, first, I want to congratulate some Atlanta Falcons staff. First, I want to congratulate Arthur Blank, Terry Fontenot, Raheem Morris, and Zach Robinson, and Rich McKay for not doing shit to help this organization. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Let's just talk about the trade deadline yesterday. Once again, the Atlanta Falcons are done what the Atlanta Falcons are known for, not doing shit to help the team. These niggas ain't do shit. These niggas they cut Parker Romo, which I guess is understandable, but we're on our third kicker in 10 weeks. Third kicker. And we barely got, I don't even think we even at the double digit week yet. Anyway, we on our third kicker. What NFL team in history has went through three or more kickers like in one season? Exactly. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Let me come over here. Right, so the Atlanta Falcons over these niggas ain't do shit out the trade deadline, but sign an offensive lineman and cut Parker Rumble, and they also signed the kicker. Wow. But see, here's the thing, right? Terry Fontenot, let me speak to you for a second, right? So think about it like this: we're 3-5, right? So after this Colts game, let's just be honest, we're not beating the Colts, especially after what they did at the trade deadline. They traded for one of the best corners in the league to pair up with the already all-pro corner and Shatavius Ward. We're not beating the Colts, bro. We're not. The Colts might fuck around and win a Super Bowl while I'm sitting here talking, but that's another conversation, right? Check one more time. That's another conversation, right? So tell me this, right? Terry Fontenot, with all the injuries, the terrible coaching and shit like that, but with all the injuries in our record, 3-5, you would think he would want to, make a trade, maybe trade Honor Ebiketie, at least get a first round pick. I mean, not a first round pick, but at least a third or a fourth. Maybe trade for a run stopping defensive tackle, because our run defense is ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. Our run defense is terrible. But anyway, you would think he would want to trade for somebody, maybe trade for a pick, because we barely got any picks in this draft. But you think he want to trade for some picks, maybe trade Honor Ebiketie for a fourth round pick and a run stopping defensive tackle? No, he ain't do shit. Now this is going to get bad for the Falcons, bro. Let me tell you why. We're not beating the Colts. That's 3-6. The Panthers play the Saints. The Panthers could potentially be 6-4. 6-4. The Buccaneers, if they beat the Patriots, which they probably will, then they're 7-2. And even if they do lose, they're still 6-3. 3-6. The Falcons will be 3-6, while the Panthers and Bucks could potentially be 6-4 and 7-2. And then and I already said this in my last video. The season's over. We're not making the playoffs, by the way. All you Falcons fans who still think we have a chance, we're not making the playoffs. There's no way in hell we make the playoffs, bro. Man, maybe if we had some competent fucking coaching, maybe we might could actually do something. But no. Bill Belichick would be winning with this roster. Hell, even Dan Quinn, Mike Smith, these niggas would be winning with this fucking roster. Jim Moore. But no, it's just fucking sad, bro. This nigga Raheem Morris is 32-51 as a head coach. But let me guess, he's not that bad, according to you Falcons fans. I don't want to hear that shit. We're gonna get to y'all in a minute. So thinking about it like this, like Falcons fans, just go ahead and envision the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, we win. We're what 4-5. Panthers and Bucks both lose and shit. That's the best case scenario. But most likely, worst case scenario is going to happen where the Bucks and Panthers win and we lose. That would mean we'll be 3-6. That would mean we'll be 3-6. Panthers will be 6-4, and Bucks will be 7-2, or 6-3. And this nigga Terry Fontenot seen that was a possibility and didn't do shit in free agency. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it anymore. I really don't. Like, if I was Terry Fontenot, bro, I would be calling up all kinds of teams, trading for wide receivers, defensive tackles, all type of shit, bro. Trying to get a first round pick, so we could, cause this is getting bad, bro. We're going on 8 straight years this is going to be our 8th year of a losing season, 8 straight year of missing the playoffs. The Panthers might fuck around and snap the playoff drop before us. And we've been better than the Panthers every year since 2017. Even this year. I just don't understand it anymore. I really don't, bro. And then this nigga Terry Fontenot didn't do shit at the trade deadline, bro. You couldn't have traded for a defensive tackle, couldn't have traded for an extra wide receiver, none of that shit. You couldn't call up the Bears and get DJ Moore. You couldn't have done any of that shit. And now look, we're going to lose to the Colts. We're probably, let's be honest, I don't even think we could beat the Panthers or the Saints. We'll probably beat the Jets, but worst case scenario, we're 4-8. Best case scenario, we lose this next game and then we win out, or we win against the Saints and the Panthers and we're 6-6. That's just the best case scenario. But to be honest, I see us dropping now, because we already know we don't never beat the Saints, especially in the Superdome or Little Caesar Superdome, whatever the hell they call that dumb shit now. You don't never win at the Saints. We don't never win at the Saints. We're probably going to lose that game. I mean, we can win, obviously. The Saints aren't good, but I don't know. The Panthers might beat us, so I don't know. So we could be 6-6, but at the end of the day, I don't know. So Falcons fans, y'all still think Raheem Morris a good head coach? Y'all still think he's a good head coach? Y'all still think he's not that bad? Y'all Falcons fans make me sick, bro. You people call Falcons fans like me who are calling this shit out fair weather fans and unloyal fans and haters, and all we do is talk negative about the team, nigga. You think we want to do that shit? Why you think we only talk negative about the team, which isn't true? Why you think we talk negative about the team so much? Maybe it's because the Falcons don't give us something positive to talk about. Maybe it's because the Falcons, maybe because we want our team to win. Maybe we don't want to accept mediocrity. Maybe the Falcons just don't, go back and look how we reacted with the Bills game and the Redskins game and shit. We was celebrating like hell. At the end of the day, if we not winning, what the fuck positive to talk about? You niggas want us to talk about what is positive about losing? What is positive about being 3-5? Potentially 3-6. What is positive about that? Yes, Michael Penix, Jalen Walker, Drake London, yes, they had good games. Good job. Shout out to them. But at the end of the day, that's it. What else is there to talk about? Y'all always talk so negative about the team. Duh, nigga. Ain't shit positive to talk about. What positive could we possibly talk about? This could potentially be our 8th straight year of a losing season. 8th straight year of no playoffs. Y'all niggas want us to just be positive about the team. Nigga, shut your ass up, man. I can't stand happy go lucky. Now look, if that's how you want to be a fan of the team, be my guest. I have absolutely no problem with you being the fan of the team how you want to be a fan of the team. But what you're not finna do is try to make is try what what you're not finna do is try to force me to accept mediocrity. That's not what's finna happen here. We're not doing that. I'm not accepting mediocrity. If you want to accept mediocrity, um um if you want to sit there on your damn hands and knees and dick suck these people and act like they're just so good and shit, all right, that's on you. But I'm not doing that shit. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. I don't give a damn what you call me. Cause at the end of the day, you can't call somebody an unloyal fan for calling this shit out. No, now if it was like our first or second year of just missing the playoffs after making the playoffs like 4 or 5 straight years, okay, I'm kind of understand. But no, nigga, this is our 8th straight year missing the playoffs, or this gonna be. This is gonna be our 8th losing season. Cause I don't see us winning more than 8 games. I don't see us winning more than 7. I think we're gonna go like 6-11, maybe 7-10 at best. Or I don't know. We might be able to squeeze an 8-9, but I don't know. But but at the end of the day, bro, you Falcons fans always wants to talk positive, but ain't shit to talk about positive. Oh, it's not the coaches, it's the players. No, nigga, shut the hell up. We have a talented roster, bro. The hell you mean? The players have done more than enough. It's the coaches. You can't. Yes, you can. Sometimes you can outplay bad coaching, but at the end of the day, like, come on, man. It ain't the damn players' fault, nigga. The hell? Like, what is the player supposed to do when their offensive play call is calling the same plays over and over again, doing the same shit over and over again? When the opposite team is literally saying, "Hey, look, we knew what y'all was going to do." They actually did. We actually knew what we was doing. Like, come on, nigga. But yeah, it's the players' fault. But yeah, we just being fair weather fans. Me personally, if you don't call this shit out, I don't see you as a loyal fan. Um, like I said, you can be a fan of the team however you want, but at the end of the day, I feel like if you ain't calling this shit out, you don't truly care for the team like that for real. You ain't a real fan. You may be a loyal fan, but you ain't a real fan because what fan base would just sit on their hands and knees and take 8 straight years of missing the playoffs and losing seasons? Like who? Don't nobody want to deal with that shit? Don't nobody want 8 straight losing seasons, bro? We always talk negative about the team because there's nothing positive we talk about. Outside of the game, stats ain't shit to talk about. What positive things that we could possibly talk about with this organization? What, the fact that we're on our third kicker in 10 weeks? What, the fact that we don't have a first round pick this year, and we could potentially have the Rams picking in the top 10s? What positive is to talk about? The fact that our head coach is 32-51. The fact that our offense has been terrible all damn game, all damn year. Yeah, like what positive is there to talk about? Yeah, like this team can't even do shit. This team didn't even do shit at the trade deadline, knowing damn well that like you're gonna miss the playoffs. Damn, man, at least try to get an extra pick or two. Damn. Like you telling me you couldn't even try to get some extra pick for the draft. No run stopping defensive tackle, no none of that shit. We could potentially be 3-6. and we're supposed to accept this shit. We're like like in order to be called a loyal fan, we're just supposed to sit here and just take this shit, deal with this shit. You niggas crazy as hell, bro. I genuinely don't understand the thought process, bro. Once again, you can be a fan of the team how you want, but don't sit here and try to force me to accept this mediocrity, because I'm not. And then I'm gonna start bullying you, and then you're gonna get your little feelings hurt because you Falcons fans are soft as hell, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Oh no, yeah. Oh, why you being so negative? Cause ain't shit positive to talk about. Like, don't you think that there was something positive to talk about? I would be sitting here talking about it right now. Do you? Nobody's gonna be a fan of a team just to talk bad about them just for no damn reason. Nobody. Hell, even some of the Falcons fans right now who are bad talking this team, rightfully so, be the same ones dick sucking the overly dick sucking the team when we win. So I don't know what the hell y'all niggas be talking about, bro. I told y'all, even after the Bills game, I told y'all don't get y'all hopes up because the Falcons might fuck up. And guess what? I was right. Um, arguing with you dumbass fucking Raheem Morris fans. Raheem Morris isn't that bad. All right. He had Josh Freeman as his quarterback. All right, well, what now? He had both Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. One of the best running backs in the league. One of the best pass defense in the NFL. What's the excuse now? Still can't win fucking football games. 32-51 as a head coach. Garbage. Not garbage. Garbage. And y'all niggas want me to accept this shit? Y'all niggas want me to be positive? Well, y'all niggas want me to fake my reaction and shit? No. Being positive with these organizations is just going to cause us to lose more. I don't care what the hell y'all niggas say, bro. I'm not accepting this shit no more. I'm not doing it. I already accepted that we're not making the playoffs. I'm I already accepted that we're gonna have another losing season. I already accepted it. So a lot of Falcons fans haven't made it to that acceptance part of the. But by the end of the day, the season's over, bro. We still gotta play the Colts next week, the Bucks, um, the Bucks, the Cardinals are a little bit decent at least, but who else? Who else? You can still gotta play the Rams, and then overall you don't have a first round pick. Rams could damn near make probably the Super Bowl and still get a top 10 pick because you dumbass niggas. And y'all niggas want me to be positive? Now I don't blame Terry Fontenot. Don't get it twisted. I'm not blaming Terry Fontenot for swapping that pick and getting James Pierce. I don't blame him. But at the end of the day, it's the fact that we don't have our first round pick, and we're gonna have another losing season. We damn like y'all niggas have to win. We might not even win more than 7 games this year. 4th, 7-10 in this decade. And y'all want me to accept this shit? Y'all niggas want me to stop being so negative? Y'all want me to be more positive? Nigga, shut your ass up, bro. How about that? How about you shut your ass up? I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of you damn Falcons fans wanting to accept this shit. Like this shit cute or something, bro. The Panthers are damn near. The Panthers might actually snap the playoff drought. That ass. And the Panthers are only getting better. We've been rebuilding for 7 years, and people are saying we need to go into a rebuild. No, nigga, we been rebuild. So we still gotta go into a rebuild. And what the fuck have we been doing the last 6, 7, 8 years? If this team is still rebuilding, if we have to go into another rebuild, then what the hell have you been doing this 7 years? I don't understand. I hate that shit. At the end of the day, they're right, but it's like, but but it's like the Browns had a whole winless season, and they rebuilt and made the playoffs in less time. I don't understand. Teams have been terrible, and they have hired a new head coach, general manager, and they rebuilt and made the playoffs 2-3 years. In 2-3 years. So what the fuck is the Falcons' excuse? We gotta go into another rebuild. No, nigga, we need to clean house. We need to clean house and hire Nick Saban or something. Get on your hands and knees and beg Nick Saban to come here. I don't even want Bill Belichick anymore. I used to want him, but at the end of the day, he ain't gonna do shit. He's washed. We need Nick Saban. We need somebody. We need a damn Kirby Smart type player to come in and straighten these niggas the hell out. Cause this team is undisciplined. We're never ready. We never show up on game days. And and we're just now getting the defense. Yeah, so this is you're watching TV on TV. I got a reaction video coming up soon. I'm gonna probably record it about an hour after this video. Yep, I'll see y'all later. Fire Raheem Morris is at Robinson.